left, Jess on his right. Hey, hold up, don't start a fight. He's got you covered with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Waking Jake in the morning, Waking Jake at night. Jake sucks.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. How's everybody doing? What's up, Wake and Jake Bakers? Happy Friday to you. The world still stinks a little bit. Jomboy. I've got 2 coffees. Jomboy got me a coffee, which I'm appreciative of. I know she did. Thank you. God, hate when the behind-the-camera people get in the mix. Producer BBD on the 1s and 2s. He will be debuting his new single that's coming out this weekend. I'm Not a Man. I got John Boy with that one. Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Yes, the world still weighs heavy, and we're going to have some fun and talk some sports. I appreciate you guys joining me. We'll get into it. Let's do we start off with game of the night, and we will ease in and we'll try to combine everything. I think we're doing a hybrid game of the night. I think we're going to do Miami and the New York Mets because that the storylines around that, my goodness. It's like it's as Metsy as it getsy sometimes. But the whole controversy before the game, Brody Van Wagenen, the GM, he's caught talking in a private room, or I still don't know all the details behind that. But Brody Van Wagenen, the Mets GM, former agent to GM, you don't see that a lot, is caught talking smack on Manfred, basically saying he's a fool. Manfred reached out and said that the team should take the field and come back an hour later. And he was like, what the hell was that? Which was the right reaction. I think Brody kind of ended up looking okay yesterday. Everyone came out with their statements later. We'll talk about that a little bit. But the 2 teams end up taking the field. They go out there for 42 seconds. Jackie Robinson, which they're celebrating Jackie Robinson today in Major League Baseball, so we'll see how that goes. They all walk off the field. They leave a Black Lives Matter shirt on home plate. Pretty powerful stuff. And again, if you're going to be one of those people, what does it mean? What does it do? Ron Renneke actually did sum it up great, and we've been tough on Ron Renneke because he's part of the Red Sox team that's driving into the ground. But, that 3 hours you were going to watch baseball, talk to someone. Or maybe your kid asks you, hey, why aren't they playing baseball? So, I don't know. Small steps. Baby steps from the sports world, but at least the sports world's trying. We'll talk some more Mets in a little bit, but we will do the game that was played of the night, I guess, because that's where we're at in the world. And there will be hockey today, yes, so get ready for that, people. That's kind of a good bad joke. The game of the night is Seattle-San Diego. Los Padres, game 1 of the doubleheader they played yesterday, and the Padres are just awesome. I'm sure there are other words to describe it, but they play game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday, and they go down early. They go down 2-0, and then they go down 3-0. Machado hits a solo shot. Sure, Manny Machado, he's good. We'll probably talk about him in a little bit because he's been awesome. But you know what? Game keeps going on. It's 3-1 into the 6th, and again, these are 7-inning games. So in the 6th, who's coming up? Tatis Jr. hits a ball over the warehouse. I didn't know that was a thing. Tatis hits one out of the ballpark, literally, to left field, which I didn't know that happened in San Diego. And then Machado follows it up again, his second homer of the game. So we're locked up at 3s. Padres are dancing. We're having a blast. And then they kind of blow it. The Mariners put up a 4 spot in the 7th, top of the 9th. Aaron Nola sac fly. We've got some infield singles. It's ugly. It's ugly. They don't get bopped around by any means, but the Mariners put up a 4 spot, and you're like, all right, that's probably it. That's all. We're going to go play the second game of the doubleheader. It is never that's it, that's all for the Padres this year. My goodness. They get the bases loaded. Manny Machado, RBI single. That gets them on the board. Okay. Wild pitch. See the nerves kick in. Tatis scores. Okay. Hosmer. Big Haas having a good year. Everyone was, that contract has kind of stunk for them, but he's making it worthwhile this year. Hosmer hits the RBI single to tie it. We're going nuts. It's tied. Let's go. Dance time. They're not even done. They don't want to play extras. They're going to play the second game of this doubleheader. Will the Thrill Myers, former top prospect, he hits an absolute moondoggy 3-run shot. What's that, 7? 7 in the 7th by the Padres to win it, 10-7. It just doesn't get much more fun than what they're doing right now on a baseball field. And I'll compare it to kind of the Red Sox from 2018. Like, they just had this... Teams find magic in baseball. That sounds a little too romantic. It's belief. It's whatever you want to call it. But the 2018 Red Sox, whenever there was one mistake or something happened that went the Red Sox's way, you just saw all their eyes light up. They turned into hungry wolves, and if they were down, they were going to come back and they were going to win this game. The Padres, man, they've got something. I don't know how far they can get. I don't know the 3-game wild card series, who they get matched up with. But they're never going to be out of a game. And, I mean, when you get up to Tatis and Machado in that lineup, they are going to have a chance. So that was the game of the day from baseball, along with Miami and the Mets, who handled the situation as well as they could as the Mets front office / ownership getting as Metsy as they could getsy. And that was the game of the day. BBD. So, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope you're lined up for a good weekend. Don't be shy to bake the algorithm. We got a no-hitter going on YouTube right now. 45-1. Hit the like button, leave a comment. I appreciate you guys. I'll never hype my own Instagram. It's usually me just doing weird stuff on there. But yes, today, Noodle, my dog, and McDougal, Jom's dog, are having a play date. So I'll be reposting all the content that comes out of that. Big dog, little dog. I mean, just good stuff. So it's good stuff. It's just quality content. There's no real other way to phrase it. How's everybody doing? We got the Periscope going. Should check the podcast app. Leave a review there if you haven't. Let's get to 200 by next Monday or today. Maybe we're already there. I don't know, David. Let's talk more sports. The sports, and more importantly, the baseball, because the baseball was the only league that played sports last night, right? Which,
for better or worse.
Yeah, I saw Jack Flaherty commenting on that. Weird times, bad world. So we'll do the rest of the baseball. In the Central, the Pirates beat the Cardinals in extra innings. Our friend of the family, close friend, have his cell phone, could text him right now. Cole Tucker with the big game go-ahead RBI. I think the ESPN highlight was like, Tucker sparks the Pirates. Love that. Might send him nice dick again because he was grabbing his wiener earlier in the week. So good for him. Kwang Hum Kim had a really good start, and that won the Talkin' Baseball pregame show, Jimmy's Done Bet of the Day, which has become controversial, if nothing else. Pirates 4, Cardinals 3. Good for the Pirates. That was game 1 of the doubleheader. And then Pirates take game 2, too. I didn't realize this. Wow. The feisty Pirates take 2 from the Cardinals yesterday. Damn, every one of those is going to just sting the Cardinals, man. They kind of can't afford that, but they also can in the NL Central. So it's a weird juggle right now. They're still catching up on games. That's tough. Hot take. The Cardinals didn't want to lose 2 games yesterday to the Pirates.
Dropping 2 to them.
To the Pirates.
Stings.
Go
Their
Pirates.
record's still good.
Go Pirates. Another doubleheader in the Central. Reds 6, Brewers 1. Sonny Gray, another 5-inning shutout start. Sonny's nasty. Oh, God. That sucks. Every now and then you forget. As a Yankee fan, you forget. Him and Lance Lynn. I mean, Lance
he was right there.
Lance doesn't count because Lance was going to be a free agent, and they just weren't going to bring him back. I guess maybe they would have if you're going to give
knew,
money.
yes.
Yeah. Sonny Gray, Jesse Winker. Think you'll hear about him in a little bit. 2 home runs. Castellanos homer, 3-for-3 day. And the Reds take both games of the doubleheader. And Reds, I've been saying this. If you want me to be interested, start winning games, and they did yesterday. Winker, another 2-for-4 big doubleheader. A little burp. I hope the YouTube crowd liked that. That's for you guys. In the West, doubleheader day because a lot of these teams didn't play the night before. Dodgers 7, Giants nothing. A.J. Pollock 2-for-3 with a homer. People forget A.J. Pollock's even on that team. He was so good for the Diamondbacks when he was healthy. Health was his problem. Maybe I'm a little biased. He's a
Kind of
Connecticut.
still is.
He's a Connecticut guy. How about that? Got some connections. Whatever. Not a flex. Mike Allison played left tackle at Central. That was a weird flex. None of you guys know that, but I love Big Mike. Good guy. Kershaw, 6 shutout, by the way. I think you're going to hear about him a couple times today. Might audible my bro of the night to be Kershaw because he's silly. Dodgers take the second game as well, 2-0, so they shut the Giants out over 14 innings. They had 7 relievers combined for the shutout. That's a very doubleheader shutout. And young Jock, boing, he hits a home run. Jock Peterson, Dodgers are nasty. We did game 1 of Mariners-Padres. Game 2, the Mariners returned the favors. Our guy Marmolejos hits a grand slam. And Shed Long, my arch nemesis, Shed Long. Still got to figure that out. It's not actually. He said something about the Little Leaguers, and I chimed back. We'll figure it out, Shed. This offseason, I'd like to figure it out.
Potential future friend.
I'd like to figure it out. We will. Machado homered again. God, Machado's raking, huh? But either way, Mariners win, and the Mariners took that series, so I guess I shouldn't be giving the Padres as much love as I did. Padres win the second game 8-3. Bug Dude, BBD, the Church of BBD. What'd we miss?
I think we might have missed a game.
The Rangers?
Someone's mentioned the word
play.
Rangers. Okay.
They didn't play.
What happened the other day?
Oakland and the Rangers got postponed. Boston and Toronto got postponed. Philly, Washington, Baltimore, Tampa. Miami, New York Mets, Minnesota, Detroit.
Cool.
So
hard to track all the games that didn't happen.
It is.
We got there.
What else happened? I guess the live reaction was tough day for the Cardinals. Dodgers are nasty. I won't change my bro of the night, so I'll do it now.
Audible back.
But I think he's going to get an award for me on Talking Baseball. Kershaw, with his win yesterday, is the winningest left-handed pitcher ever by win percentage. So, and I do think my furry-feathered friend, Jomboy, who was barking from behind the camera before, he said it pretty well once, and I've kind of stole it. Wins don't matter anymore, but they matter for guys on your team because you like watching your team win games. So
they like getting them.
When, if Chien-Ming Wang, shout out, wins 20 games for the Yankees, but his numbers aren't necessarily Cy Young stuff, you don't care. Don't care at all. He won his 20 games. That's awesome. So, yeah, I don't know. The Dodgers have been a good team, have been a great team for a while now. Kershaw's been one of the best to ever do it, and he's kind of disliked because he's gotten rocked in the playoffs, and I get that, but some of those are also the Astros, the bad guys. Yeah. So that's pretty nuts.
Wins aren't used to evaluate, but the guys do look at them.
Wins aren't used to evaluate, but they're still really good. They're still the goal.
The pitchers want them.
There's a lot of things that add up to get to wins. WHIP, ERA, FIP, Ks, other stuff. Baseball. There's some analytics for you guys. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. Kershaw, trying to think if there's anything else. Wow. Cardinals blew that game. They had a big comeback earlier in the week. BBD, I don't know. I made the joke earlier that we were going to talk hockey. If you didn't see, hockey didn't play yesterday. They stood out for everything that's going on in the world, racial injustice, police reform, trying to find better ways to tell people what's going on. I think those are the two biggest phrases. Even if you can't process the race stuff for whatever reason, I mean, can't really talk to you anymore about that. But police reform, how about, let's not just be killing anyone, white, black, or whoever. That should be the last case. That should be the movie scene. That should, that shouldn't be real.
Movie scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't make it sound fun.
But, yeah. So, hockey gets postponed. Do we know when they're coming back? Today, tomorrow?
To be clear, I have no idea. It sounded like a 1 or 2 night thing,
not a hockey
basketball
pod.
did. They're coming back.
And the basketball didn't play yesterday. They did announce that they will return Saturday, I believe.
Is that official?
Tomorrow? I don't know.
I saw yesterday. It was maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, but by the weekend, I don't know.
Let's see.
Should be.
Today's Friday.
Today is Friday, so I feel like that should be known information.
Yeah, there's games listed, but again,
that's different.
Yeah. I'm not super sure. So the chat's saying Saturday. I thought I heard Saturday.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean that's gonna be crazy to see. Man, I mean,
you thought the stuff when they first started kicking off action, the bubble was powerful or different, imagine what it's going to be tomorrow.
Well, it's also this just weird, the ratings are probably going to be nuts because people want to see what guys are doing, and hopefully they're sending an impactful message, but then it turns into this...
They're good games.
Then it turns into this messed up, okay, they got more eyes on them, as long as it's for the right reason. I guess what's
achieve
getting me
multiple
right now
goals.
is NBA is going to be look at our ratings. It's well, that's kind of not for you, but... yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, they've been having a ton of meetings and stuff. I'd assume they're going to try to bring as good of a message as they can. So watch out for that on the basketball this weekend. Jeff Passan.
White Sox acquire Gerard Dyson from the Pirates.
Whoa! Breaking news. First breaking news on Wake and Jake, I think. Jeff Passan. Gerard Dyson tried to break up the no-hitter. So he goes to the White Sox. Great.
That's funny.
Fantastic. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't realize. Okay. How about that?
I didn't until you said it.
Yeah. I didn't until... Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Symbiotic, no?
Oh, my God. Get ready for BBD's song later. BBD, let's do the comment of the day. The comment of the day before we get into the bro of the night. Thank you. We got 300 people live right now. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Keep baking the algorithm. You guys are the best. The comment of the day from yesterday, we got some trash comments through there yesterday because we talked real life stuff, so I'm going to ignore all of those, and that's obvious. But we also got a lot of real nice stuff because we talked real life stuff, so thank you for all that. So I'm going to split the gap, and I forget if it's Steve or Scott Saunders. So Steve Scott Saunders, SSS. His comment was, well-spoken, funny dude with a big hat. And I wanted to straighten out a couple things there. Well-spoken is loose there. It's spoken. Well-spoken is pretty loose. Funny dude, I'll take it. Whatever. Funniest in high school, Pompo 7. Check out the yearbook. Big hat is also a myth. It's just a tiny bulb. I've got a pretty small head. I think I'm a 7'7", 7 1/4, 7 1/8. It's a small head. It's not great. I'm not shy about it. So the hat normally comes across better. Got my Tyler Wade hat on today. Coverage gear there, friends. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Keep leaving comments everywhere. I'll go check out the podcast app, see what we're at. But thank you for that comment. Thank you for everyone the other day that was chiming in on the real stuff. We appreciate you guys. And, okay, let's see. I'm in the podcast app. 186. 186. That's pretty awesome. That's still incredible. So, oh my God. I am such an idiot. Sorry, guys, this is important stuff. The last comment, the first comment that pops up, so maybe don't leave a review. Leave a review. Is, I'm a 43-year-old woman who should probably not enjoy the show as much as I do, but here I am listening on the daily. I mean, that's it. That's everything we want. Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's awesome. That just made my day. MMV37 on iTunes. Who knows how the iTunes names happened? I think my iTunes name, here's something for Friday for the people. My iTunes name is the Human Cooler. So, don't remember making that. That used to be a fake nickname about one of my friends, so.
Nice.
But thank you, everybody.
Nice.
Thank you so much. And before we get into Bro of the Night, and again, showing support of what we're doing, the Bro of the Night, the Friday Bro of the Night, is brought to you by DraftKings. We are here, and I've got 100 million reasons why you should be doing DraftKings. They're the leader in daily fantasy sports. Go check them out. Go check out their sports book. That's what it's all about. $100 million? Yeah, that's nuts. Oh, I guess you could win $1 million. So you're not getting $100 million. You can win $1 million. Promo code Jomboy. Instant giveaways. Download the app. They've got the Survivor pool going for football getting ready. It's easy. It's easy. Claim your share of up to $1 million. Instant giveaways. Top prize goes to one lucky winner for the free Survivor pool. We should probably sign up, BBD. Maybe we'll look into it. We should probably sign up, do it with the people. While you're in the app, don't forget to check out the Sportsbook. Okay, there you go. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code JOMBOY. That's promo code JOMBOY. 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 That wasn't written in there. Claim your share of $100 million in instant giveaways. Put yourself in the running. That's right. Promo code Jomboy, $100 million in prizes only at DraftKings. DraftKings, Jomboy. DraftKings, Jomboy. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey only. Other terms and conditions restricted apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right. We're doing Bro of the Night. I hinted to you guys that I was going to... I thought about giving it to Kershaw because I think he's getting an award in Talking Baseball after this. But I'm giving it to Manny Machado. And BBD, I believe you gave him an award earlier this week. And that's fine. That's fine. Tatis has been getting a lot of the headlines this year, and deservedly so, because he's crazy. But guess what? Manny's kind of coming for him. And, you know, the whole Machado-Harper free agent signing period, all of that stuff, he had kind of a really tough end to his season last year. Manny Machado is rolling. This is his stat line now. 11 home runs, 294 batting average, a 382 on base, and a 1.017 OPS. And, I mean, the guy still plays world-class defense. You know, he's only... Hitting-wise, for a full season, he's had three, really nice years. Right now, he's playing a little over his head. Or is he not? Because he's 27 years old. We just forget that. Oh, he turned 28 in July. Excuse me.
Theoretically, he's hitting his prime now.
Yeah. And he looks fantastic, man. Him and Tatis, if they stay right through the postseason, I mean, it's must-watch baseball. The Padres are must-watch anyways, but Manny Machado and Tatis, I mean, they're going to put an argument for, a best left side of the infield ever.
They're going to have like 6 years together at least.
That's hot. That's hot take. So Manny Machado gets some love. He's been killing it. He looks comfy. That team's having a lot of fun. So I'm giving it to Manny money with an asterisk with Clayton Kershaw, winningest left-handed pitcher ever. BBD, who's your bro tonight?
And those numbers Machado has this year are with, like, he got off to a pretty slow start over the first 2-ish weeks.
He's going.
It's, like, extra impressive, this current little run
I'll
he's
get a
on.
butter knife. You think I won't?
So that'll be a good tweet for you.
Okay. I'll steal that right now.
Do that butter knife.
Yeah.
But I'm going with Jesse Winker for my bro of the night. Because, I mean, he's just really good. I was looking at his baseball reference page for, I think, the first time ever, and he's had, like, 4 above-average seasons with, like, I think 3 of those were pretty significantly above average by OPS plus, like, at least in the 110s. One of them, I think, is the low hundreds. But, like, he has, like, real power, lefty swing, which I'm a sucker for. I don't know if we've discussed my affinity for left-handedness.
Not enough.
But on the day, 5 for 7 with, I have the numbers, 5 for 7, 2 homers, and a double on the day, which, of course, is 2 games, but that is a 2.464 OPS on the day. 2 games.
Sure.
And it's 2 7-inning games.
Sure.
But it's a funny number. And then the numbers on the year are kind of silly, too. I don't have those in front of me.
Has he been the best hitter on the Reds?
And I would probably say so.
It's probably one of the lesser-known guys on the Reds, Jesse Winker. Reds fans might be offended by that, but I'm just telling you.
Reds fan in the
common
chat,
baseball.
tell me.
Yeah, easily. He's got a 1.13 OPS on the year, 30 games. That's crazy. Castellanos is 9.98, and everyone else has kind of stunk this year. So, yeah, good for Jesse Winker hitting the cover off the ball in the middle of the Reds lineup. And the Reds, hey, they got their 2 wins yesterday. Get hot, because I'd love to talk about you, but I can't until you're over 500. So, good bro of the night, BBD. Jesse Winker, that's what this show's about. Sports, getting guys like that out there more. You know, he's the best player on a team. You should best hitter on a team so far. You should know that guy. What to watch for tonight? Yanks-Mets doubleheader, right? Oh, my God.
I think it's 4-7 again.
4-7, that's right. And it's Jackie Robinson Day with everything going on.
I think all the teams are back.
With the Mets last night, and we didn't really deep dive into this, but Brody Van Wagenen has the quote. It gets leaked. It goes viral. Manfred's a fool. And then the Wilpons come out with separate statements, both misspelling Brody's names, which, by the way, let's go back a little bit to when Cespedes was leaving this team and the Mets PR basically tried to make him look terrible. Where do you think that came from? Do you think it came from the 2 guys that misspelled their GM's name intentionally? Like, I don't know what's worse, intentionally or spelling it accidentally wrong, because that means you don't care enough about the team, but clearly you do if you're coming out with a statement. And then, dude, the statement was just as bad as it gets. I don't care how long you've been friends with Rob Manfred. That doesn't matter. That shouldn't even be in the statement. If anything, that should be out of the statement. I don't want to know that.
Yeah.
That shouldn't
You
matter.
shouldn't brag about that one.
That shouldn't matter at all. So that's what I'm watching tonight.
At least they pleased the Rob Manfred fans.
Yeah, that's true. They did win those guys back.
Pretty messed up that Brody has to apologize. He always kind of had to for the statement getting out. He said Rob just isn't a good leader and doesn't get it. Like, when someone finds out you say that about them, you have to apologize. But
and that was going to be the game anyways, because Manfred was never on tape, so Manfred could say I didn't say that. I was just looking for something, and then the Wilpon. So yeah, I mean, it just turns into an ugly dance, but it sucks.
He said stuff.
Anything else to watch tonight, BBD?
Glancing over at Twins Tigers. They've got, I think it's a doubleheader today, and Twins are only up half a game on both the White Sox and Cleveland. So they want some wins against the Tigers. Scooble's going in one of the games.
Scooble.
So it's kind of a test for him because he's been effective.
Scooble.
I don't know what his overall numbers dictate, but he's had some impressive games. Scooble is fun to say.
Cool name, too.
So test for him against the Twins lineup. Twins definitely want to build a cushion because that's now turned into a 3-headed monster in the Central. So if you don't care about the Yankees like me, so I'll be watching the Yankees. But
Right.
keep an eye on that one.
Okay, I'm here for it. And yeah, before you do that, go check out Morning with Jomboy. That just happened on its own YouTube now. Talking Giants, I think they're rolling every day until football. Is football getting close? That's kind of nuts.
Aren't we like 2 weeks from kickoff?
It's kind of nuts. Talking baseball, we're about to record that. If you're a Patreon, you'll be live with us for that. Pinstripe Strong is out today.
Studio.
Go check out Joe's today. Man, it's all Roosevelt's. I got my Roosevelt shirt on today. Everything's live from the Roosevelt studio today. The live chat today has been awesome. Go check it out on the YouTube. Check it out on the podcast app. Share with a friend, people. If you know someone who likes sports, come check this out. Thank you guys so much. And BBD's going to sing us out with his new hit single, I'm Not a Man. He leaned in. We almost had him. Check out the hoops this weekend. And check out some social injustice stuff. Police reform. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. We'll see you Monday. Let's get some good sports. Go sports.
In the morning, wake and shake at night. Jake sucks.